James Rogers stood in the sterile, glaring light of the Nova Imprintech corridor, flanked by CEO Oscar Jenkinson and CFO Martina Massey. Through the observation glass, Markus had finally stopped shouting. He lay motionless on the cot now, staring blankly at the ceiling with a hollow, deeply fractured expression.
What's wrong with him, James? And where the hell is Kayla?
They jumped for the 2019 mission, but only Markus came back. He's completely disoriented. He keeps raving about an Empress regime. Either the baseline coordinates shifted into a corrupted timeline, or something much worse is happening.
He looked right at me and called me Sherry Empress. I've never heard that name in my life.
And Kayla? Damn it, James. I'm so sorry. Claudette must be losing her mind.
To say the least.
Do we have a plan to retrieve her?
Not yet. Claudette wanted to fire up the array and jump back immediately to track her down, but I blocked her. We can't risk losing anyone else until we know what we're dealing with.
Good call. Look, the sight of Martina and me seems to trigger him. Maybe he'll open up to you or Claudette. We need a full debrief to figure out exactly what went wrong on the other side.
I agree. I'll get her back, Oscar. We just need to keep our heads cool and build a tactical plan.
Keep me in the loop. James, do me a favor and send my sister out. I want to check on her. Martina, why don't you head back to the executive suite? I know you and Claudette don't exactly see eye to eye, and we don't need any extra friction right now.
Fine, we'll talk later, James. Good luck.
Turning on her heel, she walked down the corridor, cool, professional, and entirely unbothered by the chaos blooming behind her. James stepped into the medbay and motioned for Claudette to step out. She joined Oscar in the hallway, immediately crossing her arms defensively.
Hello, big brother. Taking a break from your digital slaves, I see.
Claudette, for the last time. They are not digital slaves, they are imprinted humanoid AIs.
Same thing.
It is important that you use the correct terminology. You know what? Not now. I didn't come down here to argue with you. I came to check on you. How are you holding up? Seriously.
How do you think? The love of my life is God knows where in some dystopian hellscape. I'm benched, not even allowed to jump back to look for her. And on top of that, Markus is completely losing his mind.
Look, James is right about this part. You can't just go blindly jumping through time. James is smart, and so are you. You'll build a tactical plan, and you will get her back.
Claudette kept her eyes locked on the floor, offering him nothing but a heavy, stubborn silence.
Just one more thing. Markus called Martina Sherry Empress. Did he ever actually tell you who she is?
Claudette's head snapped up. She stared her brother fiercely in the eyes.
No, but I imagine she's a cold, evil witch.
Okay, this isn't doing either of us any good. I'm heading back to the executive suite. Please call me if you need anything, Claudette. I mean it.
Goodbye, Oscar.
She turned and disappeared back into the medbay before the pneumatic door could even finish closing.
He's infuriating.
He cares about you, Claudette. He has his corporate blinders, but he is a good man at heart.
How is Markus?
She looked over at the quiet figure in the hospital bed.
Finally fell asleep after staring at the ceiling for an hour. He won't talk about what happened.
He didn't say anything coherent to me either. Just ranted on about Sherry Empress, who is evidently our dear CFO.
Well, when he wakes up, one of us has to get a proper debrief. We have to know what we are dealing with so we can get our Kayla back. I have a few urgent calls to make. Would you mind sitting with him for a bit?
Sure.
James gave her a reassuring nod and headed out toward his office. Left alone in the quiet hum of the medbay, Claudette tried to relax, but her mind kept spinning in vicious circles. She couldn't stop picturing Kayla, alone and trapped in whatever nightmare timeline Markus had just escaped. A sharp, metallic clink shattered the silence. Claudette blinked, looking down at the floor beside the cot. A small, sleek device had slipped from the pocket of Marcus's standard-issue jumpsuit, rolling a few inches across the linoleum. In the frantic chaos of his arrival, it hadn't even occurred to them to search his pockets. Claudette knelt and picked up the heavy metal object. Her thumb brushed against the interface, and she recognized the specialized control layout immediately.
Could this be what I think it is?
The thought sent a jolt of adrenaline straight through her. She cast a quick, calculated glance toward the observation glass to ensure James hadn't returned, then swiftly slipped the device deep into the pocket of her lab coat.